Con profundo amor te ofrezco, hermano David, esta chayita. With profound love, I offer you this chaya, this aspersion, my seguro water, my beloved brother David. Thank you for showing up to this cosmic dialogue. So, my dear friend and respected mentor of the Pachacuti Mesa tradition, Sacred Arts, I know you have recently completed a part 1 in your apprenticeship series, and this is several that you've already done, and they just increasingly expand in their medicine beauty into our lives and also into your own life as a teacher. So that said, I'd like to move into a couple of questions I have that will highlight the beauty of this path that you are so dedicated to at this point in your earth walk. And my first question is this: what initially drew you to the practice of Pachacuti Mesa tradition ritual arts?
Well, the risk of drawing it out, I've always been attracted and felt at home in this sacred natural world. And growing up in a very religious family, always found more wholeness, more spiritual meaning and depth in the natural world than I did in most buildings of various kinds. And so, long and the short of it is that led me eventually to seminary, where I struggled to find a practice of learning how to commune with that which was greater than me, yet that which was at one with me. And there discovered some medieval mystics, Meister Eckhart and Hildegard and Julian of Norwich, who wove into their way of experiencing the divine, the natural world and the great mystery. And so I completed my studies in seminary and felt that this somehow could be woven into a healing path. So I did with my theology degree, the only thing you can do with a theology degree if you're not going to be in ministry, and that's to go back to school again. So went back to school, this time studying counseling psychology, and found a school that allowed me to weave spirituality and ecology in with the great healing practice of psychotherapy. And in my own walk, in my own struggles, I came across a therapist that I was working with, who had trained with you many years ago, and he wove that medicine, the PMT medicine, into his counseling work. And it was in that environment and that medicine that changed my life forever. And when I asked him, where did you learn to do this? He gave me your name and the heart of the healer. And I said, that's where I need to go. And I studied with our beloved Cynthia Greer, who also changed my life. And for the first time in my life, I found a practice that made sense, that felt right, that brought all the pieces together in a way that made not just a practice possible, but healing and transformation possible, personally, relationally, cosmically. It just made sense. And I haven't looked back.
Well, your response to that inquiry is so rich and so complete that I have no reflections back at you. I just want whoever is listening to this, hopefully many new students and many devoted aspirants of the great work, to just bathe in what you have to say repeatedly. So I urge anybody who's listening to watch this video repeatedly. Your path has been exquisitely impeccable in its pursuit of a unifying field of medicine service, not only to humans, but to our planet as a whole. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So here's one other question that I feel ties into this, yet it's on a more personal level. And it is, in what most significant manner do you feel that being a sanctioned teacher of these shamanic arts has transformed or evolved your life or who you are?
That's not a small question. In short, though, I'm a part of the great work. I'm a part of the transformational re-engagement, entry into the golden age. I get to be co-creator of healing, of restoration, of writing, of relationship. It reminds me, not just when I'm teaching, which gives me the opportunity to bathe deep and drink deep in those living, cleansing waters, but it allows me to help others find that answer to the question, the so what question, or what do we do now question, or what the hell is going on question. And it's truly, it's a path that leads so many places: personal relationships, professional relationships, relationships within myself, with the unseen world, with the natural world. You know, that commitment to right relationship, to sacred relationship, is transformational, pure and simple. And so there's no aspect of my life that it doesn't guide, enrich, ooze into, and bring clarity, bring hope when hope is needed, bring courage when courage is needed, bring insight when insight is needed. And you know this, and we all know this. We're in an age of needing that type of guidance, needing that type of clarity, needing that type of hope. And this is a medicine path of hope and transformation where we and me get to be co-creators of the next age. And does that sum it up for you?
Quite precisely and beyond. Thank you so much, brother. What I hear in your beautiful words is that also through your communion with the whole of this medicine path, you are stimulated to make your life a path of service. And it is through that service that you are transformed on a daily basis, just like a breath fills us with the life force to continue manifesting a world that our 7 generations deserve. That the transformational process that you undergo on a daily basis through being a sanctioned teacher is the actual path of service as a healer, as a mentor, and as a member of our growing, expanding global Pachacuti Mesa community. You are an exquisite mirror of the highest attributes and qualities of what this path can bring to humankind, brother. And I mean this. I thank you deeply for showing up and speaking your truth. Are there any last things, anything in your heart that you'd like to say before we close?
Just that I love you.
It's all about love, man. Namaste. Until next time.